Hi everyone, welcome to our Gemini reading for March 2021. It's funny, I was thinking 2012 in my head. I could see it in my head, 2012. And I had to force the 21 out. Anyway, this is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, or Rising. You may have just been intuitively guided to the channel. And you're not sure why yet, but something grabbed your attention. Thank you for paying attention to your intuition. It's funny because when I was putting my laptop up to begin your reading, my DVD player opened on the opposite side that my hand was, and I went to close it, and when I did, there was a hair wrapped around my finger, and there's no way, I don't know where, I went to touch the DVD player, and there's this hair wrapped around it. I thought, well, that's weird. How did that just get around my finger like that? So I looked at it, and it was blonde, and blonde. So I don't know, but I felt like I have to mention that. Was it a coincidence? I don't know. Alright guys, we're going to start with our Mother Mary deck, our Oracle deck, which do, I feel like, an outstanding job in the readings. I feel like they're giving us heavenly advice, and I really feel it. We'll pull, we'll let whatever card wants to come out, one or two, and we'll read it at the end, and you'll be amazed how, the words that we read at the end resonate with your reading. That's why I moved them to the front of the readings. Mercy. Mercy. I am kind and thoughtful towards myself and others. What's going on? Mercy. I don't know why, I kind of find that funny. Almost like someone's calling for mercy from you. This could talk about trying to get my point across too much. You know what I mean? And in the long run, it's like this point that I'm trying to get across, I don't know. Does it matter that much? It could be either or it could just be everyone. Alright. I'm doing your reading in the evening, which I very seldom do. And I just felt pulled to do your reading tonight, so I am. We have the Knight of Cups. Bring this down a little bit. Knight of Cups. So the Knight of Cups is the knight who is bringing us some type of cup of fulfillment. You're looking right at mercy. Maybe someone's trying to give me this cup and I'm being, they're saying, give me some mercy. We have the Moon, Pisces, ruler of Cancer. We have the Ace of Wands. Someone feels, I feel like who's ever in this Knight of Cups, their energy, I feel like, even though they don't know how perhaps someone's coming towards you with this cup, maybe this is you going towards someone else with this cup, I feel like it is intuitively sparked. And, I don't know, the energy's moving back, so it could be someone of your past. And it's like he's doing it, she's doing it, even though all is not clear, right? This is more moving on my intuition. They're moving on their intuition. We have the Strength card, card of Leo. It's about overcoming, usually something within ourselves. That gives us great strength after we do that. We have the Lovers. So we have the Lovers within coming under the Knight of Cups. Interesting. Just had the Lovers in Capricorn's reading. No, wait. I think so. So, you know, in major arcanas, we have Gemini, we have a Leo, we have a Pisces. Now, of course, doesn't have to be any of that. You know, the Lover's energy under this Knight of Cups, you know, I feel like, it's funny because I feel like the Strength card is talking about, like, an ending of a period. And that might be where I did tame the beast within me. You know, I did do great reflection, all of that. And it's, you know, coming out of that energy. 8 is about a new beginning, right? You're doing it so I can be stronger. Yeah, I feel like it's coming towards you. I just have to say that. So anyways, however, it is right by the Ace of Wands. And because the energy is moving backwards, it's like, you know, I move out of the Strength energy into the Ace of Wands. Things just aren't clear right now, right? And that may be this person, like, oh, I'm taking a chance. And it is like, have mercy up there. We have the Four of Swords. So this is a timeout for these lovers. This is a healing period. That's what must be what the Strength card is all about, right? The healing. You know, and in that healing, I'm lying on my own sword, and I feel like it just means that if I want to have, like, total awareness, that I have to be aware of my own sword, you know? And I don't feel like I have to go into detail. I think you know what I mean. Wow, nice. We have the Palace of Coins. The Palace in this deck is about, you know, like, what will be. You know, it may be your physical surroundings. Well, we have the Two of Cups. Okay, interesting, because I think it was Capricorn's reading. They also had the Lovers and the Two of Cups attached. But they also had the Empress and the Emperor attached through the Lovers and the Two of Cups. So there's a lot of different energy there. This feels very familiar. That's why I'm saying that. It feels very familiar. You know, when can I move to my palace of pentacles, you know, where I'm feeling abundant, where I'm feeling grounded, all of that, you know, after the healing period, right, has taken. Once, you know, the clouds have lifted, when I've looked at my own swords, all of that. You know, some of you, it's you know, you may have been praying to heal a relationship, whether you already have it, or it's yet to come to you, you know what I mean? Or you're telepathically connected. And for some reason, you know, it goes dark. Like, the scene goes dark for a while, right? And then I move into the Four Swords energy. You know, I pray for the healing to overcome everything and anything, right? I pray for the clarity to see the truth and all of that. And then Four Swords is about your prayers being answered. So it's interesting that it moves you right into the Palace of Coins. And attached to the Palace of Coins is a Two of Cups. So we know this is a soulmate. There's a soulmate. Probably ultimately living in that house with you. At the Ace of Wands above it right now, it may just be the spark that has started. You know, it's like the lighting of the rope, or whatever you call that, the wick. Right? It has to travel up. You know, and what's it doing as the flame travels up the wick? It's burning what's behind it, right? It's burning it. It's, you know, I think that's a good thing. Okay, let's get 4 more. And let's bring this story together. Very interesting, very strong. 2 of Cups, the Lovers, the Knight of Cups. Who's ever in this Knight of Cups, I feel like they have an awareness of a connection to you. Maybe they've been feeling, you know, if you're sending them healing, they're feeling it. You know, because I feel like they, which ultimately I feel like you will too, feels like everyone here is moving then on their intuition. That means you're paying attention to the signs. You know, that's being aware of your present moment. And it's living, you know, the Ace of Wands is about living from your desires. You know, like what do you desire? Okay, what else we got? We have the 3 of Cups. So this could be a celebration. Let's see what comes beside it. You know, 3 Cups is normally a time when I'm feeling joy. We have the 9 of Swords. Now, it did come in reverse, so I'm going to remember that. And then look at this. We have the Ace of Swords, but then it also came in reverse. You know, and what I'm thinking here is, because we have the 4 of Swords right in the middle of the reading, it's like the energy that's spreading through the reading, and it's talking particularly in maybe one area within you, and that may be attached to, you know, the 9 of Swords is about sometimes overthinking, you know, and therefore I start to create in my mind like something negative, and it just keeps repeating itself, right? Because that's what I'm sending out, and it may be, you know, some of you, it could certainly be the energy of learning to maybe trust and open your heart, and, you know, 9 of Swords, I'm fearing, I'm living more from an energy of fear than I am optimistic. And again, the 4 of Swords spreading out through your reading, you know, that means that that type of energy is connected and being sent out from you. And you have the Moon above that. So, you know, I'm fearful of the unknown when it relates to this type of energy, the 2 Cups and the Lovers, right? Maybe the 3 Cups talks about, you know, people who stepped outside of a relationship, and you know, you're fearful it's going to happen. 9 is, I'm fearful it's going to happen. And I think that's what it's saying. And that may mean, like, in the present moment, though. I don't know what about the past yet. There is the Moon there, too. Interesting. And it's interesting that it's showing, like, the arrows heading down towards her, right? So I feel like this is showing, like, the energy that I tend to attract, because that's where I put myself. You know, sometimes it's just overthinking. I feel like you have an awareness of it because I feel like you are asking for that to be healed, right? Maybe you do want to be able just to give yourself really, but, you know, there's some pains of the past type of thing. So then we have the Ace of Swords, and, you know, it also came, well, you know, remember the Nine of Swords, when I picked it up, it was in reverse. And I kind of like that because I feel like that's you allowing the sword just to drop out, right? And there may be some energy within this knight up here that's like holding him back, almost like this is a wall, you know, or a gate, and you have to unlock it. So, you know, maybe unsure of whether to communicate or not. It's interesting that the Palace of Coins has an ace above it and an ace below it. Huh. Two of Cups beside it and the Four of Swords on the other side. We have the Queen of Wands. Can be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We do have Leo above. But other than that, this is our intuitive queen. This is our queen who takes a chance, right? This is a queen who moves through her passion, her desires. That's the life she leads, right? In the light, which, I mean, you know, the Ace of Swords is illumination. It's interesting because I feel like it's almost like the energy is coming from her and therefore being created. Okay, let's keep going. We have Faith on the bottom of the deck. Maybe some of us are lost. We've lost our faith. And, you know, we just need to work through that so we can gain it back. Sometimes this talks about your belief system. Where is it? You know, do you believe in yourself? You know, with the Nine of Swords, I want to say, and I get it, but I want to say it's, you know, I don't know. I don't know. I just feel like with the Lovers here and the Two of Cups, I would hate for you to miss this journey. We'll see. Okay. Let's go ahead and bring in the Gilded Tarot. This is getting very interesting. You know, and I'm looking at the Ace of Wands on the top. That could be fire. Within this Palace of Coins, and below is the Ace of Swords. That can be air. And that may be what's coming together. It's going to be a few things I can tell. Well, we have the Lovers again. So we have the Lovers now above this Knight of Cups. We have the Emperor, card of Aries. We have the Queen of Swords, Gemini, another Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We have the Chariot coming over the Strength card. Isn't that nice? It's like, you know, my ability to overcome all that was, and start moving towards all that is. You know what I mean? And then, boom, here's the Chariot. here you go. Here's your ride. I often feel like the Chariot's a reward after, you know, maybe some hard shadow work, that type of thing. And this really, to me, has like unlimited potential. You know, it's like mind control in this card. She doesn't control the rain. She doesn't need to. She just tells them where to go. You know, can be the divine masculine and the divine feminine coming to balance. You know, we do have the Lovers again and the Two of Cups. Okay, let's keep going. You know, I almost feel like both the two people here know that they are within this Lover's energy. But because of maybe infidelities or what have you in the past, one being truly fearful of love, and maybe in particular this person. I almost feel like you can't fight it. You can't fight it, but you can fix it. You know, like that connection is almost like I can't fight it, but I can fix it. We have the Page of Cups now coming over the Lovers. And I have to tell you, I feel like this is you accepting that cup. And I feel like it's you, and maybe this is also in another time, right? I accepted the cup before. And do I accept it again? And it's almost like that is what I or they want to believe and then trust, right? And I mean, really trust. And it certainly seems like it's moving you that way. You know, when the Emperor shows up, this is usually someone that I can look up to. Someone who maybe had some past that they had to go down, right? No matter what. No matter the connection. You know what I mean? Like, almost like this was my duty in this lifetime. I have to accomplish, no matter what. We have the Four of Swords. I'm sorry, the Four of Pentacles coming over the Four Swords. We have the Seven of Cups. We have the Page of Swords. 2 pages, interesting. And we have the Seven of Swords coming over the 3 of Cups. So that's showing us, or telling us that the energy that, you know, we want to heal, that gets us in our head, though, at the same time, right? Like, maybe I keep replaying something over and over, like on a loop. And the Seven of Swords puts us in untrustworthy energy. But nonetheless, it's like this connection still is there. It exists. No matter who put you in that energy, right? This is still what is. You know, it just is. So, you know, you have the Four Swords where you are, I feel like this is when I'm really looking for guidance, because here's the Seven of Cups. I'm trying to make a decision between these cups, and, you know, in a way I don't trust myself, because maybe I keep choosing the wrong cup. You know what I mean? And, you know what I mean? I feel like with the Page of Swords here, too, over this Two of Cups, you know, again, I feel like this is younger energy, so of another time, but I also feel like it's what's repeating. And the Page of Swords is learning how to use that sword, you know, so I'm learning how to use my communication, when I'm, you know, I'm learning, when to hold my tongue, when not to hold my tongue, and I feel like it's both. you know, it's like I start to realize what's important, what's not important. Because in a way, like, I feel like this mercy is someone like making someone work for it, or or putting the energy out. And maybe somebody doesn't even know it. I'm putting the energy out of the Nine of Swords, where, you know, others may not feel it as you do. They may just feel it as resistance, and it's coming from you. So sometimes that can make someone feel unapproachable. No, it makes sense. However, you know, then comes the Ace of Swords. You know, first of all, that's cutting the ties to that type of energy. Well, let's keep going. We have a lot of pages out. We have a lot of swords also. Well, look at this, coming over the Nine of Swords. So, you know, we did see it in reverse. So again, I feel like it is dropping your defenses in a way, I guess. You know, allowing the swords to fall out. Let's put it that way. Because remember, the Nine of Swords is really unnecessary worry. I'm worrying about things that I can't control. And therefore, I shouldn't worry about. And, you know, it's almost like you got to train yourself, because people are like, well, that's easier. Well, you gotta practice it. You know, if something negative starts to come up, boom, be aware and change your thoughts. You know, you get down, put happy music on. You know, you have a lot of power over yourself. Anyway, where were we? So we have the Ace of Pentacles. And this is something that's, you know, coming into your physical world. In a way, maybe you fear it coming in. You know, this may also be an opportunity in someone's home, like an opportunity I have to do something for my home. With the Emperor up there, it could be, you know, you're the boss of your own company type of thing. Or, you know, even you like becoming some type of leader. So it could be an opportunity, but at the same time, that means I actually have to do it. Am I ready? Now look at this. We have the Ace of Cups coming over the Ace of Swords. And you know, in a strange way, I feel like the Ace of Swords is saying, can I trust this Ace of Cups, right? Because the Ace of Cups is touching the Seven of Cups, which means, you know, I have a hard time making a decision there. So the Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups, and the Ace of Swords. I'm telling you, some of you have to check out. I'm pretty sure it's Capricorn's reading. Even if you're not Capricorn, there's something that's tying to that reading. So anyway, you know, we're not ignoring that there is hurt here, that there's pain here, right? There's been some reason for mistrust here. There's like no doubt about that, but there's also healing available. You know, I often feel like what our guides want us to do is, if something ends, is to like gently look back at it, and grab what awareness you can about it, and then close that energy. And it doesn't mean you close it out for life. It just means right now, because what's important is right now. You know, right now you live. Look at this. It's a Four of Wands. So, I mean, this is the commitment card. Coming under the Two of Cups. next to the Ace of Cups. You know, this is love. And more than that. You know, it is what it is. But it is. You know, it's like whether you like it or not, this connection um, is, and I feel like here it comes. But look at the way it's going, though. It's moving. Everything's moving into this Four of Wands, ultimately making the ultimate commitment between each other. And again, I feel like up here there's just like someone who, you know, there were certain parts of his or her path that it's almost like it was destined to do, destined to learn, something like that. And it had to come above everything else. And maybe at the time he didn't know why, she didn't know why. It just is, right? It's this feeling. And anyway, I feel like now the person comes back though as the Emperor. And this is someone that you will appreciate for their wisdom. You know, it may be someone that you sit and have like long discussions with. You know, I'm feeling that kind of connection. Like we could just talk all night. I definitely feel that type of connection. And, you know, this reading feels so simple to me. It's like, here's the energy that's happening in my head. Definitely connected to past, maybe infidelities, maybe untrustworthy, whatever it was. It's a lot of pages, so it makes me feel like another time, but maybe I carried it around, or they carried it around, whoever it's happening to, but I do feel like I carried it around. But maybe, you know, maybe you feel just like I felt they're feeling. Maybe you're feeling also that spark. Like your intuition is moving you towards something in your physical world. So it may be time to look at what I need to look at, and then I feel like, boy, I hope you say yes and like move into this. Some I do feel it's marriage. Like I feel this Ace and the Four of Wands feel like marriage. You know what I mean? Family. You know, I might have been with who knows who in the past, and they weren't good to me. You know, that type of thing. Um, do I not live my tomorrow? And I know some of you are going to be like, well, I don't want to. Totally your choice, right? Um, and I feel like that's exactly what this King of Cups is like for some, feeling like hesitation because of energy that's penetrating out. Though totally understandable. Same time, here's healing, right? Here's the ability to overcome and then take the Chariot and then, I don't know, I feel like truly experience the Lovers and the Two of Cups, the Ace of Cups. What more do we need? Well, how about the Four of Wands? The Forever card. I want to spend eternity with you. Two lovers. Guys. And it's like, you know, here's this Page of Cups coming towards one lover, and that may be like feeling love in the atmosphere, not sure why. Well, because this one is, you know, maybe it's already I got my eye on you kind of thing. So anyway, I think I'm going to leave it there. I mean, ultimately, I don't know. It's like you have the Ace of Pentacles, something coming to your physical world. Ace of Cups, there it is. And then the Four of Wands tells me that many accept it, however this is for you. And I think I'm going to leave it there. It feels short, but I have a feeling I'm supposed to leave it there. I'm going to read the book, though, Mercy, and let's see how it relates. Have mercy. This card asks you to notice the way in which you relate to people, including yourself. If you are kind and thoughtful towards others, you will have a higher self-esteem. While you can't control how another person treats you, mercy and compassion are usually returned in kind. This card is a message to avoid gossip or criticism of yourself or others, and to consciously speak in loving and empowering ways. The higher energy generated by positive words will insulate you from negativity. This is the true meaning of judge not, lest be judged. Okay, and that may talk about what's living within your this Nine of Swords energy. That's what it feels like to me. Anyways, guys, I love you. I have a Gemini moon, so I always love doing your readings. They feel very connected. Very connected in your readings. So I kind of love, we also have like Gemini and Gemini. Well, we get a lot of people on the board, and you know what? It doesn't even matter the signs. It's like, I just feel like the spark is happening. Because it feels like these pages are coming back in, but they may be coming in with a higher awareness. And I'm going to leave it there. Thanks, guys. I appreciate everything from you. I will see you in the readings. Bye-bye.